Good evening to each and everyone. We have here today with us the Frome Captain, future reggae boys. Go ahead,
Yeah,
my boss, and introduce yourself.
yeah. My name is Rojaun Dixon, and I'm the captain of Frome Technical High School.
All right. So, we'll start off to ask you, what's your favorite team? You know, like club wise,
It's Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Yeah, from my
Just
perspective.
Real Madrid.
Yeah, just Real Madrid.
All right. Come on, man. Come on to this game. Yeah, man, son. Then international, why different from Jamaica? Cause we all support Jamaica. And,
yeah, it's Brazil for my international team. Yeah, Brazil.
it seems like it two away.
Yeah, Brazil won.
Yeah, man. Born Brazilian, born Jamaica, but Brazilian from birth,
Yeah, man.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, and so we can know a little bit more about you.
There's not a lot to say, but I'm a central midfielder. I can play as a number 6 to number 8. As you know, I'm the and that's basically it. There's not really a lot.
Yeah. So what kind I know the coach talk a lot about you off the year and was telling me, that you are very intelligent. So you have to take the education part.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So how you doing in school?
I would say I'm doing well, to be honest. I have 7 CXCs.
Oh,
And
that's good.
yeah,
Well, a seven CXC. There's
and
oh, that's good because I see a lot of players on some teams not gonna be able to play the Da Costa Cup because of their failing in that part. And Demar, I talked to Demar I think it was last Saturday or Sunday, and he said you guys have a really good team, and we can look for a lot of good things from you guys.
yeah, I can look for a lot of good things. Undoubtedly, we have a great team, I'd say.
Oh yeah, sure. So I believe in because he talked really confident, and by talking to him, I can see that you guys put in a lot of work, especially in the preseason.
Yeah,
Um,
when we just met them, he wasn't really that confident, but he grew into it.
Good. Yeah, and he talk really highly, and he believe in his team, and that's the greatest thing about a team when a team believe in each other.
Yeah,
I mean, like there's nothing can beat that when you believe in each other. So, it's pretty nice to see that you guys believe in each other and work together, and your coach is a pretty decent coach that
yeah,
is a really man management type of coach, where he talk really highly of you guys and look out for the best interest of you guys.
yeah. I have to agree
So
with.
yeah, so where do you play on the field?
I'm a central midfielder. I also play defensive midfield. I can play attacking midfield as well. So I can play as the 6, the number 8, and the number 10.
Oh, and that's really good. That to show you that you have a bright future because if you can play all those positions, because if barely can find a six that can play the eight and can play the as a playmaker too. So that's really nice to
Yeah,
see that you can do all three in the midfield. So that
yeah,
show you are all-rounded player,
versatile.
and that will help your career a lot because going forward, that's what most of the coaches looking for, players
Yeah,
that can be versatile. And I hope you keep up with the good work, and I will be following you guys all through the Da Costa Cup.
yeah, man. You won't be disappointed.
Trust me, I won't. I know I won't because you guys seems like you're ready.
Yeah.
So give me a little bit about your journey. How you fall in love with the game itself.
Yeah. Where I live, there's a playfield right across from me. So we used to go over there every day from like
Hold on a
12.
second. Come on, mute. You have to mute your mic if you want to come on. All right, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, as I was saying, we used to go over there from like 12 midday to like 6 in the evening, and my cousins really taught me everything that I know right now. To be honest, when I passed for Godfrey Stewart High School, and I only played 1 year there. I played under 14 one time, and then I eventually transferred to Frome in grade 9, and that's how it really started.
Oh, so it's when you go to Frome, that's when everything really kick started for you.
No, before I even went to high school, I won the Premier League, so that's where I really fell in love with football. To be honest,
Oh, okay. You're gonna be like the the under 12.
yeah,
Because back in my, I think the name changed now, but back in my time they used to call it the youth under 12.
yeah,
And you said from then on, that's how you So
yeah.
can you give me a couple of the teams you play for, different from your school?
I don't play for really a lot of teams, but I used to play for Western Academy. That's Westmoreland
Oh
based
yeah.
academy. Yeah, I play for them. As I said, I don't really play for many teams other than for my school, to be honest. But I have a lot of playing experience, I can say.
Yeah, and you know the upcoming season about to start tomorrow. You know, and this is the time when you guys not gonna be able to play a lot of corner leagues and
Um,
you
I
know.
don't, I don't believe in that.
Okay, okay. Just making sure because you know that's a crucial part of the
Yeah,
because you don't want to go out there and play any Iger football as we call it and get any injury or you know any of those little things. You know you want to focus on the main thing that's the Costa Cup. You
yeah,
know and you know the rest is very important too. You know and
yeah,
because recovery in these days in football the recovery is very important.
yeah. You have to rest as much as you work.
Okay, well. No, I'm talking. No, no, we're talking the thing right there. Because in my time, we never know about them thing. They pick up a whole lot of injury here and there, and still
Yeah,
today, we still like affect us. You know, because I
yeah,
got a knee injury and I never recover from it. Big's done. You have to unmute yourself. Yeah, and never really recover from it. So you know, good to know that you're taking the right steps. You know, to be
yeah,
developing up your skillness. So one day you can probably go overseas and you can make a better life for yourself and your family, you know, because that's the main thing right now. The money is there in football.
yeah,
You know, is the work what you put in and you have to chain on and when you think you didn't have a good game, you have to go back and revision back your games and all your steps and try to put in the extra work,
yeah.
you know, and from then on you just push
Uh,
yourself.
to be honest, I don't really play for the money. So it's mainly the passion. Money is like a plus, but it's the passion mainly.
Yeah, and we know that because that's the same thing with me. You know, I love the sports overall. You know,
Yeah,
I just got the love and the passion for it. You know, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it's not like back in my time when like you play and you really play for nothing. Cause play Premier League and you know I'm just playing for the love of it, and just because to say I play National Premier League, you know.
yeah. I played in the
So yeah, I play for two games for Invaders. Or I don't either 2 or 3 game, and then I left to go to Village United and from then on, I know I did have the love for it, so I ended up go back home to play for my home team, Barrytown. No, so I play here and there. You know, I played the first time I played pro. I was I think it was 11 years old. I played for a team named Cush United in Division 3, and I was 11 years old. But the thing is, the team didn't have any left back, so the left back he did have to work,
yeah,
and I'm the only person there could have used both feet. So the coach ended up put me to play left back. And I tell you, from then on, I never looked back. From the first time I touched that field, it was just you were just all about, you know, what can I achieve?
yeah,
And then I just like just love the game more. I used to go to the training, as what you said, from 12, 1, the sun hot. Sometimes I have to use stuff for wet on my shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when the sun, because those times used to, it's not those pretty boots now. It used to be like the leather, some leather Puma, and it's not the like a light boots that we use now. You just
Yeah.
have to wet it. Sometimes you see, even one time I'll not forget I go play on Premier League and I was sitting on the bench against Tivoli Garden. And time we used to have a great midfielder, they call him Steve Green. And I was sitting on the bench and the sun was like burning my shoes, man. I have to take my water. I've been wetting my shoes, just to take a little bit of the heat off it.
Yeah.
I go on and I do the excellent and they invite me to come to Tivoli, but I didn't go because, I'm from Mobile, so it was a
Okay.
long journey. So I ended up didn't take the offer. But football is a game when once you love it, you will reach far, you will achieve, and once you're dedicated like yourself, I see the reason why you're the captain.
Yeah.
The dedication goes a long way. It's what you work for and the work that you put in. That's what your reward is. So,
Yeah.
just continue to put in the hard work and make sure you take the school. Very, very important because there's a life after football.
Yeah. I know that one.
Always remember that there's a life after it. So enjoy it while you can, but remember there's a life after it. As you say, you don't play for the money, you just love the sports and thing, but just remember that after that, so the schoolwork always come first.
Yeah.
Yeah. And stay disciplined as always, because with everything you do in life, even at home, self-discipline is the most important thing in everything we do.
Yeah.
So once you have the self-discipline and discipline yourself, you will always achieve whatever you want, either football or out of football. Self-discipline is one of the most important thing
Yeah.
in
For
life. A lot of people will tell you a million things, but if you can discipline yourself, you can discipline another person. So once you can discipline yourself, and you'll be a leader and always lead to the best of your ability. And once you start to lead, everyone else will follow.
yeah, man, I agree with that one.
Yeah, even if it's you alone, one person will see you and start to follow. So, just keep up the good work. And I know the coach say you guys have your first game on the 17th.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was telling me about some of the fixtures. So how do you think you guys look for that group?
Um, I don't want to sound like I have an ego or anything, but I feel like we'll top the zone and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, never say ego because it's not ego. It's all about belief. You
Yeah.
believe in yourself and you believe in your teammate. And as a leader, that's
Yeah.
what you want because they want to hear their leader talk, pull and bull to know that listen, I'm proud of my team, you
Yeah,
know,
man.
and that's how you lead your team out. So it's not say you're just doing the right thing because you're a leader. Once you say that, your teammate know that listen, Capo is ready.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me a little bit more about it.
Zone, we have Hopewell, us, and Hershey's, Green Island, and Marine Ati. Yeah, Marine Ati is our first game. We don't know anything about their team. We can't say they have an excellent team or they're not really up to standard. But yeah, they're our first game. We were not taking any team slightly. We just have to take it game by game, to be honest. But I feel like we'll come out on top of the zone. Yeah, and that's our main priority right now.
And that, as I said, keep on telling you that's how I like. That's how I like your talk. Like you're gonna come out on top.
Yeah,
Because let me give you a little piece of my little history. In my community, right? A lot of people used to build like team to enter the Division One so they can go to the Premier League
yeah,
and the Division Two. So when I just started my team that I got there now, everybody used to tell me that there's no team ever leave from Division Two to go to Division One from that community. And I believe in myself. So what I did, I started to coach the players because we never have any host name players, just some regular even footballers. So I started to coach them and all the little that I know, by growing up. So we end up entering the competition and we're undefeated. And we end up reach Division One, reach the Tier Two to play to go to the National Premier League in less than 3 years.
Yeah.
We never stop in any competition. We just keep going, going, going. And it was players that nobody even hear of their name before.
Yeah.
So always believe in yourself, man. Anything you put your mind to, as long as it's the right thing, you just know that people can tell you that you dream big, but you have to dream big to reach somewhere. Because if
Yeah.
you don't dream, your dream won't turn into reality. So never let nobody tell you that, oh, you're dreaming. Like, keep on dreaming, because one day, if you work towards it, a dream will turn into reality.
Yeah, man.
And from then on, you achieve whatever you want to achieve in life. Because it's your mind, It's
Yeah.
whatever you put your mind to. Because if you tell your mind you can do it, you're gonna find a way how to do it.
Yeah, you have a training mind for success.
Thank you. So anything else you want to share with us?
Not really, but it was a great interview. That's all I can say, but don't really have anything else to share.
Because
Wait,
we
have to
don't
wait,
coach a listener.
just wait and see. Yeah, big up coach as well, Mr. Sprague. And that's all I have to share.
Yeah, what you want to say to any of your teammates out there?
Uh, so have to keep being confident. We had a chat before training ended today, but we just have to keep being confident and believing in ourselves. But they know what we're capable of. A lot of people don't really believe in us, but we have to believe in ourselves, you know, and that's the main thing. We have confidence. I feel like this year we have more confidence than last year, to be honest. But that's a great thing for the players to have confidence.
Yeah, and I used to tell all youngsters this. Like when we finished training, we used to what I used to do, I used to keep a little Trevor, you have to unmute yourself. I used to keep a little session where I make every single player like express themselves, tell me
Yeah,
how they feel, like, you know, doing it like, listen, just speak your mind, tell me so we can understand each other. So
yeah,
once we leave the training pitch, that's where everything stay. So a little thing like that can help you if you reach into like a tough patch as a leader. You can pull
yeah,
your team together and make sure you just be a listener when if you reach in that situation. Because it's good to always listen. Sometimes you just give them the floor and let they speak and you listen to see, oh, you can learn, because none of us are too big to learn.
yeah.
So those little things can probably help you in the future if you reach in situation like that. You just remember that, call a meeting and, just listen. And so everyone can share their views and you can hear, so you know how to deal with the in the future. Any words that you would like to give to any youths out there today, that probably want to play the Costa Cup, or, in general, life in general.
Yeah, you just have to put in the work, to be honest. You have to work towards what you want. When I look back where I'm coming from, I didn't think I'd be here being the captain for Frome Technical High School, to be honest. So I'm really happy about my journey. I worked hard for this. And the coach can tell you as well. I worked really hard for this. So I just have to keep on working hard and believing in yourself. And if without confidence, it doesn't if you don't have confidence, it doesn't your effort won't count, to be honest. You have to be confident in what you're doing. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to sit home and one day, probably the next I think the next World Cup is 2026. It's
Yeah.
going to keep in the United States and Canada and Mexico. I would love to come and watch the Reggae Boys playing and see you there on that pitch.
Yeah, it's just
You
time
know,
now.
and I know you're gonna put in the work and do everything that's possible to be there. So, I think you're gonna make history. You're gonna be probably the second generation to ever lead Jamaica to a World Cup.
Yeah.
Because I believe in youngsters were very, very like confident, because confident take you a long way in life.
But a lot of people mix up confidence or arrogance. You know. So when someone here like sound confident, they say, the money too hype or something, but we have to believe in ourselves. That's the thing.
I'm
That
I'm gonna tell you something. You know, the people who think that way, they only think one way in life.
yeah,
Remember that. Anyone that think because you're confident in whatever you can do, you're confident in your ability, and they think that you're arrogant. You know, they're the arrogant one because they don't believe in themselves, so they expect you not to believe in you. You
yeah,
know, so anything you do in life, always believe in you because what you do is what gonna reflect because no one can represent your life, you know. Only you can represent yourself.
yeah,
A person probably can make a speech for you, or they can make an appearance for you, like go somewhere for you, but they're not you.
yeah,
You understand? Only you can represent yourself. So
yeah,
there's no one on this earth can represent you but you. So always believe in yourself. Let they say that, oh, you're too cockatoo, or
yeah,
you think that, let they say whatever they want to say, because word is win.
yeah,
Once you let it pass by you, it won't affect you. Because a lot of time when people talk, if you know you're right, you don't have to debate with no one about nothing. Once you know and you're confident in yourself, never debate with no one. You just know what you know and you owe what you owe, and you make the football make the talk for you, and
yeah,
you just take it from there. If someone say you make a mistake on the field, you listen. But you don't have to say nothing. You just listen, even if they're being rude. You listen, you walk away, you go back and you look into your game and said okay, and then you go work on it. So next time when they come and they're being negative, you shut them up with your play on the field. You
yeah,
know, because that's one of the things me personally used to do. You know, I used to get a lot of criticism when I said that I'm always like running from defense and trying want to be a striker, but I work on it. So what I used to do, I practice on my running more because I know once I go, I know I have to be fit enough to come back.
yeah,
You know, and one year in the St. James division, I think it was the senior league. We're playing to go to the when I used to play for Barton, and I was the top goal scorer as a defender. I was on 9 goals. I
yeah,
didn't finish the season as top goal scorer because everyone started to find out my play, so I have to stop. The coach started to tell me, no, you have to stay now. So, and then
yeah,
I used to practice free kick too. So after a while, like I used to score a lot of free kicks. So whatever you want to achieve in life, all you gotta do is just believe in yourself and work and work towards it. And I want you to thank your parents to give you the opportunity. I know you're just coming from training and things
yeah,
to give you the opportunity to come and share a little bit about yourself, you know. And I really, really appreciate you guys there in Frome. You guys giving me a lot of support,
yeah,
and I really appreciate it, and anything you want to close off with? Because a
no,
lot of your teammates watching.
yeah, I know they're watching, man. uh, it was a great interview. I got a great opportunity to sit down and talk about the team, so I enjoyed it. That's all I have to say.
Uh, and I really appreciate you to really come on too, and
Yeah, man.
and you guys been sending out my channel a lot, and hope you guys continue to help me grow my channel.
Yeah,
And I really appreciate you guys. And I'm gonna talk to you probably tomorrow, after you're settling. I know you're coming from training,
yeah,
and during the season I'll be keeping tabs with you because I got your number now to find out, how you
yeah,
guys doing, and any way I can look assist you guys. And I really appreciate it again, as I said, for you guys, all the support you guys been giving me, and peace.
yeah,
I've
man.
been interviewing your vice captain tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, and thank you.
Yeah, man. You're welcome, man. Respect.
Yeah, man. There you have it, guys. The captain of Frome Technical School. Next, Reggae Boys, central midfielder. Probably can be the next Theodore Whitmore, or the great Fitzroy Simpson. Hope you guys like this one. Hope you guys share and subscribe to the GSC Garvin channel. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful night.